You say now how much for one? 100. Put 500. Add 3. 3, yes. Now this is the Real Madrid Academy here in Port Harcourt. I didn't know this. I just had to read this while I was in the cab that carried me to this place, and I'm like fascinated. So Real Madrid has an academy in Port Harcourt. Oh, is it? Maybe it's only in Port Harcourt. And the gate where they go, I won't be sure first. This hotel. Now you carry your face come Oga. Truly hotel. Truly hotel. How much will they collect? 6,600. 6,600. Yes, sir. Hey, where the 100 come out on top?
Yo, my people, so it was my last day in Puyo or in Akwa Ibom State. I was already at the bus stop heading to Port Harcourt. I came here to pay for my bus ticket, and this is how everything went down.
Thank you.
Whoa. If there is one thing I admired so much about this father, was the fact that he was so resilient. I mean, you needed to see how he was walking, rushing behind people to come and enter the bus, and we get to go to Port Harcourt. Like, he is kind of disabled, but the resilience in him is one thing that really, I mean, I was really impressed and happy. And the way he interacted too, I really enjoyed, and I loved his vibe.
You said 6,600. That's 7,000.
You have give it that on the map. Yes.
This guy is supposed to get food before we leave this place, and this is one thing which means I'm really gonna waste time here. I wanted to go right inside the park, but the keke man who carried me was like, he can't go far. So. Then how much for this? I don't know. How do the gala? How much? How do we call it?
200. This one is 200. The big one, the small one is 100.
Let me just give me the one for 100. Let me test.
Very nice.
One thing I've realized in Nigeria, whether something is good, is not good, I mean, the person marketing would always make you believe. I will always try to get you like really like what they're selling to give you the impression that what you're buying is just the best. So
thank you.
I mean, that's just a kind of way of marketing, a very nice one.
Man, so we will literally be here for more than an hour. I got here at past 11. This is like 1 p.m. This is something I've noticed. Before, the time it takes to load vehicles here is just something else. Like, it takes a lot of time. I don't know why it has to take a lot of time like that. And I just hope that we get to Port Harcourt that we don't get there late here. So fingers crossed, and let's see when this journey is gonna start.
As the minutes were dying down and time passing by, the weather as well was changing, and I could see like the dark cloud coming out clear, meaning it was signaling there was really gonna be heavy downpour. It was not until long that the rain actually started. The rain actually started while we were still on this journey. So we were still inside Puyo, heading to Port Harcourt. But I just hope that you are enjoying the video so far. If you do, please don't hesitate to give it a like. Do leave a comment of what you think about this video. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. Let's grow the family and get to 3,000 subscribers before July ending. So I realized that while going to Port Harcourt from Puyo or from Akwa Ibom, you get to pass through Abia State. Some local government areas as well, which I really could not identify. But from here, I realized that from here to Aba, which is the capital of Abia State, isn't far. Have you been to Aba before? I mean, drop a comment. I will definitely be visiting Aba on this same trip. So if you want to see Aba, don't hesitate to subscribe. While we were getting to Port Harcourt, I realized, you could feel the difference. The real estate, you see how the real estate business is actually booming out here. New houses growing like mushroom out here in Port Harcourt. While you're just entering the city, you begin to see a lot of development coming up. This is a spirit I will always love to see wheresoever I find myself or wherever I go to. And here, Port Harcourt was just one of those places where it was vibe on vibes. We arrived Port Harcourt already. It was really a rainy Sunday evening out here in Port Harcourt. But this could not stop me from coming to Port Harcourt here. This could not equally stop me from exploring and showing you around the city of Port Harcourt. So come with me, let's go enjoy, let's go explore, let's go see what Port Harcourt has got to offer in general.
People, welcome to Port Harcourt. This is tiring. It was really a tiring journey. Exhausting one, yeah. But at least we made it. That's the highest. Me take a ride again. I would not try that, brother. So I'm trying to figure out where I'm going to. That's how I do it. Woo. I just hope that I find something maybe close and not far. But I also think I can get to maybe look for something affordable, yeah? Because first, it needs to be affordable. Second, not too far from here. So that whenever I'll be going to Wenex, I will be able to find my way very quickly without any problems here. I'm just trying to be like, if I find anywhere, I'll check the prices first. But I feel like prices out here would be exorbitant. Like, oh, just beside the road, and you should expect it to be really, really high. So this is the street of Port Harcourt, Now one good thing I can really get to understand people here clearly, like when someone speaks you'll be able to understand them so clearly. But then this is what makes this is what gives every state its identity. Ask me where I'm going to and I will not tell you. I'm going as if we've got someone to receive me. I really do not know where I'm going, but let's see. I think that if I can figure out something from here, then I'll have to move. They asked me a question, I'm my first to answer, No, Baba, I just they come. Where are they go? No. The gate where they go, I won't be sure first. This hotel. Are you carrying your face on?
Truly hotel.
Truly hotel. For yeah.
Truly hotel.
No, me no sabi the place.
You know the location?
No.
I'm up by the follow.
Make I see there around. I know you're waiting. What to book? No, that would be expensive. No, waiting. Find drop now. What is that? The first drop will drop in Nigeria. So, you had to go to this to go there. You carry me how much? I think that's on discussion. You want to go to Three hotel. If there's one thing I've learned or seen so far in Nigeria is how far people are really resilient in getting money. These guys are always just at this bus stop here. Most of them don't really have something working. Most of them either help to look for passengers or people who will be able to board for the various buses or various vehicles that are going to the different destinations, be it state, be it cities, or be it local government areas and all that. So this guy was able to, take me, talk to this cab guy, and the cab guy took me to my hotel, and that's how I had to give him some few coins that were on me. And life goes on. Most of them actually you get I think most of them will get will end something just this way by doing this, because in most of the states I've been to, I would find people who do the same thing like this. Like they are almost everywhere in Nigeria, especially at bus stops, or maybe even you also find people like this in airports, and they get to help you definitely when you don't know where you're going. I just start the map that way. See the way it is. This is the location. No, this is not the Jerry Junction we enter now. This is where the hotel is. This is at this point in time, without any fear or favor, I can boldly say I fell in love with Port Harcourt already. I love the town. I love the town planning of Port Harcourt. It is very clean. The roads are really open. It was a Sunday, so I could not really get to experience traffic. The roads were really free, and the people as well very friendly. So this is one thing that also drew my attention, or that made me be able to really fall in love with this place already. If I'm visiting Nigeria, I'll definitely go to Port Harcourt again. I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully, I will be in Port Harcourt someday or very soon, yeah? So, if you're watching me from Port Harcourt, let me know. What's your favorite place out here in Port Harcourt? This is just my episode 1 of me around Port Harcourt, because I only arrived this evening and I have to be able to go around the city tomorrow again. So, subscribe here. Wait for the notification of the next video about Port Harcourt. You would definitely love that video. This is my journey around Nigeria unfiltered. Yeah, this is just the real streets of Nigeria. This is the real street of Port Harcourt City in Nigeria. I hope you are loving the journey so far. When I get to every state or every city in Nigeria, it is always surprises, from one surprises to the other. The roads here are really big, really massive. I love the fact that almost all the roads within the town are 2 lanes, except you are inside the neighborhood where you get to find a road that is single lane and where 2 vehicles can maybe have to bypass. But the roads that are inside within the city, double lanes and very clean, massive, and yeah, I must say Nigerians, you are blessed. Like Nigeria is a blessed country, yeah. And so Nigeria, fingers crossed, I am coming back. There's a Real Madrid Academy here. This is the Real Madrid Academy out here in Port Harcourt. I didn't know something like this exists out here, yeah?
I supposed to open from? Okay. It's fine.
Good evening. Thank you. This, do we have rooms available?
Yes.
How much?
A classic room, 22,000. Studios, 25,000. Executive,
22,000. Okay. I'll go with that for 22,000. I'll go with the room for 22,000.
Your camera is on. Are you videoing us?
No, I'm videoing myself.
Ah.
This is the lens this way.
Okay, you're doing content.
So let's go and experience Port Harcourt, part of it this evening, because tomorrow we've got a long way to go. But then when I get to somewhere, first of all, I would like to go experience the place firsthand myself. I just hope it's not raining. It seems like there is rain. I just hope that's not the case, huh? Oh, okay. Yeah. It's kind of raining, but I hope I will still get to go. Yeah, this will not stop me. It's not really serious. Jama, thank you. Okay. Oh, now I get to understand why the hotel would have 24/7 electricity. It's actually a generator working, so I mean, I just want to, I don't even know which way I should follow, but I think I should go back to the main road and be able to tell where I am and all that. The hotel is actually beside a church, kind of. So if you come to church and maybe there isn't space and you've got to spend the night, there's a hotel. So this is kind of a bit far from maybe like the main road where I came from. I took a cab. I don't know if it's a cab. Yeah, a cab, a taxi, something like that. Paid 2,000 naira for the taxi to drop me here. Now I was following Google Maps. Google Maps has been helping me on this trip so well, but it's been failing me equally. Now people always complain about Google Maps maybe not giving them accurate locations. The issue or the problem with Google Maps is the fact that the person who inserted that location on Google Maps maybe did not put a precise location. Like right now, this hotel is right still very far, but Google Maps ended somewhere right in front there, like somewhere right there, and we were confused. So the driver was just like, okay, let's go then, turn, and then maybe we go out and come back the other way. What other way were we going to come out from? Would have just gotten lost. First time in Port Harcourt, first time in Niger. Please, if you're enjoying these videos, do me a favor by subscribing, liking these videos, and if you find them interesting, why not drop a comment? Please do drop a comment. Let's get to the main road. I didn't even notice. I'm just beside a stadium here, but I feel like this stadium has been abandoned because this is like the entrance. You look at the way it is, and inside I see a lot of grass inside equally. So this is please, if you're a content creator watching this video and you use like the YouTube audio library to take your music from there, let me know your experience with this particular YouTube audio library. Like because I left Cameroon and came to Nigeria, I've experienced an issue. There's this video I just posted in Dokoti, and I realized it's been flagged for reasons I do not know.
I've tried to dispute this, and I just hope it works. If it doesn't, for me the video is kind of doing well. Yeah, doing well, better than my other videos, but it isn't monetized. And I feel like most of you will watch ads, and the ads will definitely go to whosoever had to put this claim on this video for reasons best known by them. This is like I don't know if my camera even shows the time, but before leaving the hotel, this was like 6. This is like 6 p.m. It is still very shining in Nigeria. Even 6:30, 7 p.m. places are still clear. Like, you'd be surprised if everything is good or you are in a different continent. But the time, is it the time frame they call it? Like the time zone, sorry. The time zone between Cameroon and Nigeria is the same thing, which means that leaving Cameroon to Nigeria, you will still be working on the same time. Except that you leave Cameroon and you go to like Ghana, Ivory Coast and the others. So, now this is the Riamade Academy here in Port Harcourt. I didn't know this. I just had to read this while I was in the cab that carried me to this place, and I'm like fascinated. So Riamade has an academy in Port Harcourt, or is it maybe it's only in Port Harcourt? And I begin to ask questions here. If this academy has been able, like, maybe to actually how do I call it, graduate or enroll, maybe, or take children or kids from here right up to maybe the Real Madrid Academy, or maybe the team in Spain. Do we have a Barcelona Academy? Let me start asking, because I'm a Barcelona fan, yeah? Oh my. Okay. The only way in Nigeria to have 24/7 electricity is by having maybe a generator, and now you have solar system or solar panels. I don't know if you can hear that wrangling or rumbling sound. I feel like it's a generator, yeah. This is not something we are so much familiar with where I'm from, yeah. So this is what you experience when you're able to visit other places. The academy is really big, yeah. Really, really big. I'm kind of coughing, so I really will not go with groundnuts. Peanuts, as it's called. Port Harcourt. I know there is like a lot of content creators out here in Port Harcourt. I've not actually checked if there are, or if there's any I can reach out to. You know, most of these content creators depends on the numbers you have and the numbers they have. Like, you look at, you try to scale up everything to know that, okay, if I'm trying something, or if I'm trying to DM this creator, I would actually get the response you will get. But then, fingers crossed, I'm just walking. I don't really know where I'm going to, but I just have to walk around, see the area, be kind of familiar. If I'm visiting next time, I should know that this is where I'm supposed to go to, this is where I'm not supposed to go to, and stuff like that. I love the fact that most people here don't really have a problem with your camera. This is something even though I'm just saying this because I've not had someone question me why I'm filming, but like for example, when I was in Calabar, approaching someone with a camera would be an issue. I could not ask for anything. It was kind of different in Puyo. I just hope that here it would not be the same thing. I just hope so. Fingers crossed. But then I'm gonna try it. I didn't go out with my phone today, where I would have been asking someone maybe to help me take a picture. Tomorrow is definitely another day. It is a Sunday evening, and so many places will really be cold, calm, and just stuff like that. Someone told me to try bole, but what I'm seeing, I think, is roasted corn. But I want to try something local, yeah. Really want to try something local, like, okay, roasted corn is not local, it's something that is everywhere, but that bole, it's something I've just heard about the combination, and I'm like wondering and asking myself questions like, how do people eat this? I just hope I don't know, it will not be catastrophic, but If I get to find it, then why not try it? Hello. Oh, amor. Hello. My people in Port Harcourt, where is the hotspot of this city? Hotspot, you know, every place has its own should I say a hotspot, or like this particular place where you know that okay, this is where you get and you find the vibe of this place. Like if you're watching from this city, let me know. Visiting a place where you know no one, I feel like it gives you kind of courage and makes it it opens way for you to be able to know that I can just wake up now, go to this place, I must not know somebody. But there are some places where you cannot even just try that. Like I can't be talking about Lagos because I've not yet been there. I've not yet been there, but when I get there, I think I will be sure of what to say and what not to say. Okay. I feel like if I keep walking, it's really never gonna end. It's never gonna end. So, fortunately, there's no other road where I could use to maybe get to where I'm coming from. But nevertheless, they sell these cars, I guess. They are on sale. Get the respect on, yeah. Come on, good evening. How much for corn? Corn, how much? I beg put them for fire again, eh? Make it hot. Then plum, how much? Huh? Plum, how much? Pear. A pear on the color.
How many people?
You said how much for one? 100. Put 500. Add 3. 3, yes. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know if coming back I'll need to take the car. Fingers crossed. Yeah. Now it is very kind of, I would say it's more developed here, more open but not clean. Not like it's dirty here, but not clean as compared to other places. So that's the contrast. But it's not bad. It's not bad here. Not bad. I fell in love. I mean, right from the bus, I fell in love with the city already. I love it here. I think I'll just get the bus and I will go back because I can't walk for this long and then still have to trek back. That will not make sense. Just churches everywhere. I don't know if you can see that. Hello, hello, hello. Hallelujah. Okay, I feel like the road is unending, and if I have to be going, I might not reach the end, but wheresoever I deem it necessary, I'll just maybe stop and then take a bus or a downfall that will drop me at the Real Madrid Academy. I think that's the thing, or the only thing I'm gonna do. Wow. Good. Okay. Brother, I thought let me. This one was sweet, yeah. Awesome. The time when you eat this in Cameroon, it's just there. But this was different. I love it. Tomorrow I'm coming back for you. Now this is food that has been brought. I think jollof rice and then goat meat with this bowl of water. 7,000 naira for that. So let's eat. I mean, I've been so hungry. I've been famished. I feel famished. Like, really? Let's eat first. Okay, my people, this is the hotel room where I got here in Port Harcourt. So this is where I'll be spending the night here. Oh, why is this lens doing this? I don't like it. But yeah, so this is the hotel room where I am at here in Port Harcourt. You've got this nice mirror here. It's really not too clear. This is the bed. I mean, it's a bed for two. Yep. But I'm one there. So, and yeah, the AC, or should I say like I think you can see that it's at 17. I really do not feel it. I feel like Port Harcourt is kind of hot. I mean, they call it staff. Or we call it in Cameroon staff, they call it here POP. Maybe I should try the... Okay. Then this is what the restroom looks like, yeah. Like in every restroom you have this bucket. Now this actually works perfectly, like the same the one I had in Calabar. The Calabar you had like what's that called again? Yeah. So let's see. And you got this closet, yeah. Just have to pack my things anyhow. So how do you rate this? For the price you get. I was given food, and I mean I couldn't even finish that, but then it was really tasty. But look at that. I know why it's like that, and the door, closing this door is closing that door at times is like yeah. So good morning, my people. This is the view I've got from my hotel window room here in Port Harcourt. I'll soon be going out. I mean, this is like 7 a.m. It's a sunrise out here. So this is the view you get. Yeah. Thank God for the Victorine's video that I watched. I was able to know that when you get to Nigeria, you need an adapter. Oh, I hope this fits. I've been using this in other places, but I don't know why it is seemingly very strong. My God. This one is just strong for nothing. I don't know why you for me strong. So this other one actually works. And yeah, my phone is in church, so there you go.